It's a very commonly confused phenomenon. Most don't understand or even care. But we do.
We feel the need to clear things up. What is the difference between a geek and a nerd?
The formal definition of a nerd is a foolish or contemptible person who lacks social skills or is boringly studious.
Let's take a look at a nerd in its natural habitat. The nerd-esque paradise can range from a science lab to a desk with a textbook to a statewide TSA convention. But I think we found one downstairs. If we don't spook her, she should stay absorbed in her book and not even notice us while we observe. This nerd is intensely concentrated on her book. She was taking extensive notes and worked out many math problems. This intense ability to focus and understand is what makes them fall prey to bullies. This is poorly combined with their genetic lack of physical strength. If you look into this she nerd's book, you notice strange marks known as algebra. This particular nerd must be a math expert, but nerds come in many flavors.
Since geeks have slightly more competent social skills, we decided to bring one in for an interview. We have here a language geek to answer a few questions for us. So Jenny, what do you think is the most common misconception about geeks?
Well, people don't realize that most people are a geek in some way. There are sports geeks and TV show geeks too. Usually, if they use geek as an insult, they're referring to a nerdy geek, which is why I think the two terms are integrated.
Interesting. So I heard you did some research on the origin of the term geek.
I did. The term geek referred to a carnival performer who performed wild and disgusting acts. I think this is where the other definition of geek sprouted from, calling us unfashionable.
Oh, well, we certainly don't think you're unfashionable. You may have heard the term geeking or geeking out. This refers to a massively intense seizure of joy or excitement concerning something most would be less than enthused about. I have set up a trap so that we might be able to witness a geeking attack today. Wow. All I did was send her the Mockingjay trailer.
Geek and nerd can often be used to describe one person. For instance, this specimen is seen geeking out due to her extensive background research on her science project.
So let's tally it up. Nerds are overly studious and lack the ability to socialize smoothly. Geeks are far more common because they are extremely interested in a particular subject, whatever it might be. When they are feeding off their subject of choice, they tend to geek out. The stereotypical geek also dresses poorly.
We know nerds can also be geeks, and geeks can also be nerds. In fact, this is quite often the case. We only hope that whatever you are, be proud of it, because without your geeky or nerdiness, you would be a boring person.